What is going on, guys? Trey coming back at your screen by me into the World Wide Web. And today I wanted to come at you guys with the prize highlights for the Freedom Fighters PvP event. So first of all, we have Tamarack here as our legendary, the leaderboard legendary for this event. So to break this guy down, Tamarack is an air rogue. You can tell by the ridiculous amount of agility and a somewhat decent attack. He actually has a considerable amount of HP for a rogue as well. So let's get into his stats here. HP 6746, attack 5148, defense 3516, wisdom 4996, agility 12,635 for a total stat base of 33,041. New skill here, of course. Legendaries usually have their own unique skills. His is called Freak, is what it seemed like it'd be pronounced like. Freak Elite, 1 cooldown, rank 3 double skill. All systems have their weaknesses and wonders. So here's a quick skill preview there. How it looks. No one knows what it is yet. At the moment, guys, I haven't looked to see whether his epic is available as a leaderboard prize, anything like that. But his legendary definitely isn't. We'll have to wait till after the end of the event to see what's really going on. It's a double skill. My guess is it's gonna be definitely an agility based skill. One of the two has definitely got to be agility based. There has to be a reason why he has so much agility. 12,000 agility. I'm thinking it's gonna be some Sting All type of move. At least one of the two. Maybe the first one would be maybe a Road All to lower the defense of the entire enemy line first, and then maybe proc Sting All or some variant of it. That's what I'm guessing, guys, but do keep in mind that is just a guess. We will not know until someone is able to acquire either an epic or a legendary and be able to test it for themselves. So interesting fighter, but ton of agility. So if it's double skill, at least one of the two is not agility based, this is going to be pretty horrible, and you're going to wonder why he has all that agility. So be on the lookout for Tamarack, guys. We're just going to have to wait and see till someone is able to acquire it, test it, then we'll know for certain what's going on. It looks like an interesting fight. I definitely like his look. For some reason, it just kind of makes me want to play Metal Gear Solid. But there we go for Tamarack, guys. Pretty much don't got much info on it. It's a leaderboard prize. To get into our bracket battle prizes, we have Fulminir. So I think he got a pretty cool look. His look actually syncs up perfectly with its use, if you were to keep it, that is. So to break it down, Fulminir is a fire champ. So it has attack, has decent defense and HP. To get into the stats off of the edge, 3682 HP, attack 6697, defense 2226, wisdom 2518, agility 881 for a total stat base of 15,954. So emulate all the depth, HP based, of course. 3 cooldown at 5 for 5, which is not good. Rank 2 special skill sacrifices the fighter to deal massive damage to all foes. So emulate all basically is a skill that the fighter basically kills themselves, but in turn they deal a great deal of damage to the, in this case, entire enemy line. This is an all skill, so it will hit the entire enemy line. A depth multiplier, so it's not the best. And it is HP based, so if you do decide to keep this fighter, which I don't think is a great idea, but if you do decide to keep it, you definitely want to superfuse with HP, because that's what his skill is based off of. Just keep in mind it has, for an emulator, it's pretty low HP at 3682. Nothing really significant about him. He'll definitely be a better choice than someone like, well, actually, you never know, because Taurus, I was going to say Taurus, but Taurus has almost 2,000 more HP than this guy, even though he has a novice multiplier. So I don't know. You'll have to do the math to really figure it out. But this guy's not that impressive, guys. When it comes to emulate, is Dubar all the way. Emulate all has never really been the greatest of choices, honestly. And even still, Esfandiar has more HP than this guy, and he has a higher multiplier because he has Emulate All Elite. So if you do like Emulate Alls, definitely go with Esfandiar over this guy. Him having the lower HP and a lower multiplier is just, yeah, no. So basically, this guy's going to be super fuse fodder for attack. And if you were to do that, you would get a whopping 797. So that's a nice little bit there. I may invest in a few of these guys just for that purpose, but we'll see. I'm sure there'll be more super fuse attack fodder to come that may even be better than this guy. So I may get one of them. Other than that, probably not. Okay, so let's move on to our next fighter here. We have Blaster Benny, our Pottle Flat recolor here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I like Pottle Flat. This guy's pretty nice too. So let's break Blaster Benny down here. He is an Earth Rogue. So definitely going to have the agility, attack, not so much even on this rogue. Stats off of the edge. 2,673 HP. Attack 2,037. Defense 1,386. Wisdom 1,974. And agility 4,986. For a total stat base of 13,056. So his cooldown skill, shoots by elite. 1 cooldown, rank 3 double skill, pedal to the metal, and fire away. So for those of you who may not know, this guy's skill is basically the same exact skill that procs on the gear that we were able to acquire last event, the dungeon event. The Papa Zapper is an epic gear that adds 700 attack and agility, and it also procs this skill. So we already know what it does. It is a double single target sting. So if you already use this guy, definitely pump some agility into him. That'll make that much stronger. I wish it showed a sign or the stat that these cooldown skills are based off of, but if it's double sting, I would definitely think that it's going to be agility based, guys. It has no sign there, so there's no telling unless you test it. But my guess would definitely be that it's going to be based on agility. So super fusing some agility into this guy would probably be the best thing to do. This guy will actually, in my opinion, be really good for, I won't say super duper good, but I think he'd be pretty nice for mob raid. You can double proc his skill and possibly have the chance to proc the gear. That's 4 attacks on 1 fighter. So that's pretty sweet. And keep in mind that Papa Zappa has a 35% proc rate, which is extraordinary in my opinion. I love it. Procs very often. So really good piece of gear there, guys. Highly recommend it. And Blaster Benny has that skill, so he's pretty nice as well. Pretty decent unit here, guys. Pump some agility into him, and he'll be pretty nice. So if you use any stings, kick him out and use Blaster Benny, because he's going to be pretty much the man of single target stings for the time being. Last but not least, we have Guthar here, our new paid bill legendary. So I definitely like his look. He looks really sick. Look like some straight up Rambo type stuff. Got the look like a minigun with all the bullet chain going all over his body and around his arms and whatnot. Bandana just looks pretty BA. But anyway, let's break Guthar down here. So he's a fire champ. So definitely he's going to have the HP, the attack, pretty good defense as well. To get into his stats off of the edge, 10,711 HP, attack 12,255, defense 6,541, wisdom 1,561, agility 2,071, for a total stat base of 33,139. New skill here, Gung Ho Elite, based off of attack, 1 cooldown, rank 3 special skill. For all concerned, goons with guns equal a pain in the butt. So we'll take a quick look at his skill. I think it looks pretty nice. It's really sick. So Guthar here, guys, he's a paid bill legendary. We don't know for certain 100% what his skill is. There's been some speculation that he is a vent all, which is pretty decent actually. That's not bad, and he has the stats to back it up to make it be pretty useful. You have to have someone really powerful in order to one-shot this guy, honestly. But that's the speculation, guys, that he's a vent all when he's ready to proc. But the problem is that has not been ascertained as 100% set in stone resolute fact. We don't know that for certain. That's just the speculation until someone can truly confirm it. Everyone's thinking that he's a vent all, which is nice. Problem being, it's a 1 cooldown. So when it's ready to proc, yeah, absolutely, it's going to be great. But on that cooldown turn, he doesn't really have much to offer. Honestly, I think you'll actually be alright just keeping like 3 Tish Pack, guys. Honestly, that's what everyone seems to go with when it comes to the event. And Tish Pack is out of proc, so he's always ready to go. If you don't kill him and you hit him with a cooldown skill, you are going to pay. Usually it's fatal, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But this guy definitely has some use. Definitely don't mistake that fact, but just don't know how useful, guys. We'll just have to see, I guess. First of all, if he truly is Venall, and if he is, how useful can this guy be? He's definitely going to be expensive. Pay build legendaries usually are expensive, but it don't matter nothing about nothing. If it's a champ, it's going to be expensive, guys. For some reason, champs are usually some of the most expensive fighters. So if you're going for this guy, definitely be prepared to fork over some serious bidders. I'm guessing no less than 300 per L. So yeah, be on the lookout for it if you want him. I really hope you got a lot of bidders saved up, because you definitely want to get this guy's cooldown as low as possible. And in order to do that, you're going to have him at least fused 2 out of 3. So there we have it, guys. Prize highlights for the Freedom Fighters event. Be on the lookout for more information, guys. We just don't have it all yet at this point in the event. The leaderboard legendary, we're not going to know much about until pretty much the end of the event. And our pay bill legendary, like I said, we have speculation, but until we get some set in stone and resolute absolute fact, we just don't know for certain, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please continue to like, subscribe, favorite, share, comment, and everything else. And I'll be back at your screen with more dot videos soon, guys. One more thing I wanted to mention before I ended the video. I didn't have any comparison, because basically these are all unique fighters. Just to go down the list real quick, Tamarack has a double skill that we know nothing about. I could compare each of these fighters statistically, yes I could, but you guys at this point in time, I'm sure you know how I like to compare them. So Tamarack with the double skill, we don't know. Fulminir, to my knowledge, is our first immolate all adept. I don't think we have no epic 5-for-5 level 80 that has had immolate all adept, so we're leaving him alone. Blaster Benny definitely is the first fighter to have the shoot spot skill, so we're going to leave him alone. And then Guthar, we just don't even really know what his skill is. When I first saw him, as you saw in my first impressions video, we thought that he could possibly be our fighter that was going to dethrone Dread, but we just don't know about his skill yet. If we can figure out his skill, which I'm guessing, and I definitely kind of agree, could be Venall because it's a special skill. If that's what it is, I doubt this guy's going to dethrone Dread. It's just, I don't think so. But if there's something else about him, then possibly, because he's definitely good statistically. So now we're ending on that note. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.